Hello and welcome to Wolfman Gaming. This is my Metro Last Light Redux Good Ending walkthrough, and this is mission 11, also known as a Revolution. And you might notice that I may sound a little bit off in my voice, and that's because I am still recovering from a cold that I've had that put my vocal cords more or less in a chokehold, and they're not quite up to scratch yet. And this has happened before, sadly, in some of my videos, so there may be a little risk of prolonged silences from time to time. We've been through this shit before, and I think it's really annoying when it happens. But that's the way the cookie crumbles. But sometimes I may have to edit out coughing. I'm gonna try to keep my voice in check and help you get through this level. And we're also gonna pick up, once again, we're gonna pick up a bonus trophy called Invisible Soldier. And I think this might be the last of the invisible trophies. And as in previous episodes, the requirements for this trophy was what I was gonna say, is that you cannot kill anyone and you cannot get noticed or raise an alarm, it says in the description of the trophy. And this is one of those levels that just flows really great, you know what I mean? Because it enables you to unlock this trophy very easy if you know the correct path through this level. And first thing you may have seen me do right here at the beginning when I got out of this or into this corridor, there is a metal detector and you saw me sneaking past it on the side of it. That is a good thing to know if you go through the metal detector, since Artyom is packing heat up to the teeth. It will raise an alarm, the guards will spot you, and that will negate the trophy. And here we're gonna pick up a karma point, because one of the soldiers is walking over to the intercom. And he's gonna have a short conversation with, which I suppose is his CO. Let him finish that conversation. It's really short. You see it right here. You will get a karma point, I think. Let's find out. Yes, you get a karma point. But if you knock him out before he finishes that short conversation, I think the guards will become suspicious and come to see what's what. So that may end up with you getting detected. I won't swear that it is so, but as far as I can remember, I think they do. But anyway, in this mission there is also another bonus trophy that can be unlocked, and it's called Derailed. And it's the complete opposite of Invisible Soldier, because it wants you to kill everyone in this level. And I really mean everyone, and that can be a little bit tricky to unlock. By the way, right here, be quick, because if you linger, that guard will spot you. And the thing that makes this tricky is that over on my right, there are two guards talking through a grating. And if you go in that room, you can open a door that lets you into a secret part of this station. And the first time I played through this game on a PS3, or the first times, because I went for the platinum trophy on that version as well. And it took me quite a while and a few tries before I found that path. Because I went through this level like 3 or 4 times and I couldn't understand why the trophy didn't unlock. So be aware of that. If you're going for Derailed, do not do it on this playthrough, because that may negate the redemption ending, the good ending we are going for. Instead, go for Invisible Soldier. And as you can see, I'm being really quick through this level, and that is a bit of, that's kind of the key to get through this without being spotted. Always keep a flow and don't linger for too long, because a lot of them have those headlights. Is that what they're called? Those flashlights on their foreheads. By the way, this is quite interesting. There is a guy standing right down here, right next to me, and he should spot you, I think. He is apparently totally fucking blind. But that is also one of those occasions. He doesn't spot you because we are quick. And that is what will get you through this. I think this is the only part where it can be a bad thing to be too quick. Because we're gonna have to wait a little bit for this guard to move out of the way so we can move over to a ladder that I think is on the... I think it's on the other side of this room. Or of this little alcove. I was looking for a fuse box to see if I could turn off the lights and sneak past him. And the ladder is over there on my right side. So we're gonna just wait here for a little while until he focuses on his job. Because I think he's gonna start watching that fuse box or whatever it is. Which means that his focus is not on his surroundings, we can sneak past him. But something else that I want to talk about. We are now, today is the 18th of October. Which means we're only 8 days away from the release of Red Dead Redemption 2. And I'm getting really psyched. Because I think that is one of the biggest releases this year. Or the one that I am most interested in. Because I think that game is gonna be awesome, and I really I really like the fact that Rockstar Games have an amazing attention to detail. Because I got an article sent to me by a friend a few weeks ago that apparently horse testicles in that game will get bigger or smaller, or they will, what is it called, retract if it's cold. And every guy out there knows that this is a fact of the male anatomy overall. When it's cold, your nutsack becomes a raisin, and when it's really hot, it starts dangling down by your legs. No, not that bad, but you know what I mean. And that is a really interesting detail in the game. It shows how anal they are when it comes to detail. It's quite amazing. And I can appreciate that attention, because that attention will probably be in the rest of the game as well. But at the same time, I think about some poor programmer, guy or girl, working for Rockstar Games, has been set with the task of programming horse nuts. Is that something you want on your... It's called CV in English as well? Or in your resume? So what did you do on Rockstar Games? Yeah, I worked on Red Dead Redemption 2. I was the horse testicle programmer. And I will be very disappointed when we get to the end credits if it doesn't say horse nuts programmed by. Oh my god. And I'm not quite sure. I think there are probably a few people working on it. I hope it is one person. You know, that programmer that no one really likes. He's banned to programming horse testicles. Poor guy. But hopefully he'll get a special mentioning in the end credits. By the way, here, I'm waiting around. You can sneak on, but I'm waiting here for a little bit to hear yet another conversation to unlock a karma point. And this is one of those conversations I could have edited it out, but it's quite short and I don't want to trim out too much of these videos. If it's really short, I left it in just for consistency in the video. And now we're gonna sit in this corner for a few seconds and make sure you're crouched and get yourself wedged into the corner. Because a few guards are coming in through this gate, and you getting close is the trigger for them opening it. It's not time sensitive, I don't think. I think it's triggered by you getting close enough. It's 3 soldiers. As long as you stay wedged in this corner, they will have no idea that you're here. And the only thing that can troll you is this guy. Because I moved in the light for a little bit, so he gets a bit suspicious. He probably caught a glimpse. This does not count as being detected because he has not seen you. He has not raised an alarm. He has just seen a silhouette of something. And that has made him a little bit anxious. But now we are in the dark. He is completely oblivious. So we just drop his ass like a bad habit. And we can move on towards the end of this mission. And if you want to go for Derailed, I suggest you do, because it is quite a fun trophy to unlock as well. All you need to keep in mind is that extra hidden area. It will lead you around in a circle, I think, so don't go in, kill people and move back. Continue onwards, because I think there's like 2 or 3 hidden rooms. And also, when you raise alarms, they will send in reinforcements in the different rooms in these main halls that we have passed through. So that is something to be aware of. If you're going for Derailed, take it slow and make sure that you are the only being that's still breathing in this station when you are done, and that will unlock it. But I hope you have enjoyed the video. I want to thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in my next video. So until next time, this is the Wolfman signing off.